Good afternoon. A British Iranian mother held in Iran since last year has had her 5-year jail sentence confirmed, despite her husband's campaign to bring her home. Charity worker Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe, who lives in Fleet in Hampshire, was jailed last September for allegedly plotting to topple the Iranian government. She was arrested at Tehran airport while she was with her daughter, Gabriella. Earlier this month, her husband delivered a letter to the embassy calling for her release. A number of vehicles have been badly damaged in a barn fire at a farm on the Isle of Wight. Around 50 firefighters were called to Newport Barn Farm in Calbourne just after 8 o'clock this morning. The fire broke out in a barn which is used to store vehicles, with people reporting hearing explosions. Crews say the blaze is not being treated as suspicious, but an investigation is underway into how the blaze started. Repair work is underway following a gas leak in Ferring in Sussex. The A259 Littlehampton Road was closed in both directions after the leak, which happened near the Asda supermarket. Southern Gas Network says the road is expected to reopen this evening. A Surrey police officer has been jailed for child sex offences. PC David Harriott, who's 61, was on secondment to the National Police Air Service at the time all the offences, which were alleged to have taken place between 2008 and 2015. He's been sentenced to 7.5 years in prison and remains suspended pending the outcome of misconduct proceedings. An ambitious project to restore one of the most iconic churches in our region has reached an important milestone. St Peter's in Brighton was built almost 200 years ago, but time and the elements have taken their toll on its stonework, as Malcolm Shaw now reports.
Known affectionately as the Cathedral of Brighton, St Peter's has been shrouded in scaffolding for the last 2 years. Painstaking work has been going on to restore the church tower. The pinnacles, balustrade and roof now almost complete. 2 centuries of battering by wind, rain and salty sea air had taken their toll.
The stonework is in terrible condition. In fact, large pieces were falling off, and we were very fortunate that nobody was hurt or killed by them, actually. And many of them were cracked. There was rust on the bits of steel holding them together and so on, so it was really bad.
As the fabric of the church is restored, so too the congregation. Sunday services now attract more than 600 worshippers.
I remember somebody saying to me that, what happens at St Peter's with the building is critical for all of us Christians in the city, because it's such a landmark and iconic building that either it looks like it's crumbling, which looks like God is dead and the church isn't relevant, or if it begins to look like it's coming back to life, then that also sends out a great message right across the city.
The work on the church tower has cost around £800,000 so far, with money from the Heritage Lottery Fund and other grants. Now fundraising is underway for the next stage, due to begin this summer. Malcolm Shaw, ITV News, Brighton.
And you can see more on the restorations and all of today's stories on our website. On your computer, just search for ITV Meridian or go straight to itv.com/Meridian. A sports and social club in Hampshire says its hopes of staying open are fading, having entered insolvent liquidation. The Waterside Club near Fawley shut last month with a reported debt worth £160,000. The latest move means the 36 staff can claim wages owed to them. On to football now, and Southampton have climbed to 11th place in the Premier League table after a 3-0 win at home to Leicester City. Goals from James Ward-Prowse, Jay Rodriguez and Dusan Tadic helped Saints secure 3 points, their first win in 4 games. Well, let's have a look at the all-important weather forecast now with all your details. Here's Philippa.
From puddles to paddling. Driving through Europe. Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Hello there. Well, it's been a fairly quiet weekend weather-wise. More of the same to come for the week ahead. A lot of dry weather, some bright or sunny spells, but still some fog and some frost to contend with as well. So high pressure is with us at the moment. It will stay with us at least through the next 24 hours before slowly starting to nudge its way steadily eastwards. As it does so, this rain out towards the west will make some headway into western parts of the UK. But that's still a few days away, and for much of our working week, it should stay dry. And that's certainly the case overnight tonight. Staying dry, some long clear spells, temperatures easily below freezing for many of us once again, so another widespread frost and some mist and fog as well, some of that fog quite dense in places by dawn. So tomorrow morning, a frosty start for just about all of us, a foggy start for some as well, but the frost and the fog will gradually lift through the morning, and then it's looking set to be a rather decent day. Dry, plenty of wintry sunshine, some variation in temperatures where the fog takes its time to lift. Will struggle to just 4 or 5 degrees down towards the south and west of our patch where it's drier and brighter, closer to 6 or 7. And then for the next few days, a lot of dry weather around some sunny spells, but watch out for that fog.
Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian Weather.
Thanks very much, Pippa. That's just about it from the weekend team. We'll be back during Good Morning Britain tomorrow from 6 a.m. Do join Amanda for that if you can. And of course, you can always follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. But from everyone here on the weekend team, thanks ever so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.